interested in the work of Francis Pleasant Robinson, an educational psychologist. In 1946, he published a book entitled Effective Study, which outlined a reading method called the SQ3R. This acronym stands for 5 steps: 1 survey, 2 question, 3 read, 4 cite, and 5 review. In addition to being an eye activity, it is also a brain activity. To make each learning period a truly productive process, learn to stimulate the brain when you're reading. It's an active, not a passive process. The SQ3R method just does that. Let's examine each of the stages. Step 1. Survey. Just spend a few moments browsing on the article or chapter and get a feel for the direction and objective for the material. Pay attention to the title, headings and subheadings, the first and last paragraphs, pictures, diagrams or captions, or any word in bold or italic emphasis. By doing this, your brain starts to organize immediately and anticipates what is to come. Step 2. Question. After surveying the material and before you start to read, just spend a few moments formulating the questions you expect to have answered in the material. You can do this by making a question out of the title or subheading. This step is essential for increasing your concentration and helping you read with a purpose. You may find it helpful to write down the questions you expect to have answered. Step 3. Read. With this preparation complete, start the active reading process. Mark the text as you read. Underline or color highlighting keywords and phrases. Make notes in the margin when you discover the answers to the questions you previously raised. Just read a section at a time and reread difficult passages. Step 4. Recite. Imagine you have to give a brief summary of what you just read to a friend next to you. Or express the main ideas or use your own words to answer the questions you raised up in step 2. What you read makes a much deeper impression on the brain when you see it, say it, and hear it. If you write it as well, by making brief notes encapsulating the key ideas, you will employ a fourfold method of the emphasis. Step 5. Review. Make notes, flashcards, diagrams on the main points and review them the next day, the next week, or the next month, so the information will go to the long-term memory. At first glance, the SQ3R method appears to involve a lot of time and effort. In practice, the opposite is true. Most of the steps, apart from the actual reading, just take a few minutes. Ask yourself, what takes longer? Reading material, most of which I read and forget shortly after, can then reread it, or adding a few moments to the reading session that I can recall from memory most of what I read. Repetition is really the mother of retention, as with any skill, time, energy, perseverance and determination are needed to develop it. A person may devote many hours in learning a new game or retention activity. Considering how important the time and effort needed to practice will outline much more valuable rewards outlined above. That's all from me. Thank you. Like and subscribe for our channel.